What I said is, division A's output becomes input of division B. That is integration. It supplies product to the division B. Integration achieved. It is a transfer price transaction. It is not a mere sales transaction. Yeah, when division A transfers its product to division B, I cannot call it's a sales transaction, because whenever you are selling in the outside market, that will be called as a sales transaction. This cannot be called as a sales transaction. It's an internal thing. Yeah. Don't mistake in one thing. So it is an internal. Don't get the impression, sir, अंदर का मामला है. Please don't go by that. Remember, they are profit centers. They are all profit centers. They act as a mini company in themselves. Since they act as mini companies in themselves, they have got their own responsibility of a profit. So nobody is bothered about whether it is internal or external. Every manager is worried about his own profit. Remember, number of times student mistake. Sir, this is internal. Why we should bother? Leave it. This is the profit center strategy, and every manager is worried about his own profits. Okay. Now, in that case, what happens is the transaction becomes a transfer transaction rather than a sales transaction, and the value paid, obviously, one has to pay. Here again, the question is why one should pay? Why B should pay to A? Leave it. Nothing to it. Since mine is a profit center, I would like to account for that profit. I will collect my profit first. Then we offer it, let us see for the tea, cup of tea in the canteen. That is a different thing. But when it's an official job, I will take care of my profit first. So he has to pay to this guy. And that particular thing is value paid by B to A. It's called transfer price. Rather than a sales price, rather than any value, it's called a transfer price. Okay. So how transfer prices arises in the situation you have got it? When division B pays for transfer of goods within the divisions, that value consideration is called transfer price. Okay. Please don't forget what I said so far. Yeah, we need all those things. Now, division A, profit center. All these divisions are profit center. They have been given a right to price their product. They have been given right to price their product. Division A has got full right how to price their product. Now this is not question of presumption, it is a principle of the profit center. Now let me take a small this one. Yeah. Suppose you are representing division A, you are representing division B. In this case. Now the right has been given to you. Price your product. This is your right. And being a CMD, being a chief of this particular organization, I am worried about your performance. How I will look at your performance? I got hundreds of such divisions. So what I will see, what profit you are going to give me, or what profit you have given me. Based on that, I will judge your performance. That is the only right I am having. Now, the condition, the principle of the profit center says, it is your right. You go and price your product. What happens in case of division A is, they supply this product to division B as well as in an open market. It's normal thing. Now if you want a real life case for this, example is Reliance company. Reliance Petrochemical is one division, Reliance Polyester is second division, Reliance Textile third division. What is Reliance Polyester? They manufacture the yarn, polyester yarn, and Reliance Textile, they manufacture the only wool, garment variety. So Reliance Petro, Reliance Polyester, Reliance Textile. These are three divisions. They are integrated divisions. Now what happens is Reliance Polyester manufactures certain things. That is yarn they manufacture, polyester they manufacture. They sell the product to the open market because of huge capacity they have got. To manufacture polyester yarn, they have got a huge capacity. They manufacture it, and what happens? They sell it in the open market as well as since Reliance Textile in polyester, they supply to Reliance Polyester also. Integrated company. So what happens in case of the Reliance companies? The Reliance company's polyester manufacturing manager, he is a profit center. He is worried about the profit. So whenever it is profitable, then only he will be selling it. Obviously. So when he sells in the market, he evaluates the decision of B at what price you want. If it is profitable, then only he will sell. So that is the thing. Okay. So likewise, division A, division B. It's good. Now the right has been given. Price your product. Price your product. Now division A manufactures something, supplies it to division B at say rupees 100 per unit per kg, whatever it may be. supplies it to division B. Division B does some valuation on it, and then it is being sold in the open market by division B. Division B is used out. Okay, this is the case. Now what happens is, since this is a profit center, division A managers over a period of a time, उनका family and both they are under this one. Stress. Always he is working for the organization, and his wife says, "Yeah, both हो गया, it's a hectic thing for us. Just take us for the tour." And he said, "What to do? I'm not getting time. I'm not having finances or something like that." So he said, let us go on world tour, but we'll adjust it. We'll adjust the tour. What he does, he goes on world tour with family, and he shows on piece of a paper. On paper, he shows it's an industrial tour. Straight industrial tour. I went to this country to observe the production. I went to this country to observe the quality control methods. I went to this country for the promotion to understand the promotion. Yeah, very nicely picturizes that entire tour. And the tour expenses have been added into, obviously, since it's an industrial official tour, it has been added into the cost of the production. Cost of the production. Now earlier he used to sell the product at 100. Now he says, because of this tour, 110. This is right. Nobody can object because it's a profit center. He has got a right to sell the product, and he knows well that you are supposed to buy. He knows well that division B has to buy. So they make it 110. No alternative for these guys. They buy it at 110. Yeah, because this is pricing right. Likewise, this is an inefficiency. Practically slowly and simply I am going. This is the inefficiency going into division A. Slowly it is slow poisoning kind of a thing. Yeah? Slowly it will go. Exactly, they will not go on a world tour. The inefficiencies, small inefficiencies will get poured into, because nobody is worried about the cost. Nobody in that division is worried about the cost, because they know whatever price they will be dictating, it will be paid by that. So small inefficiencies will cultivate in that particular area. So continuously what happens, the price of the product they are going to increase, 100, 110, 120, 100, so on and so forth. As far as their profit is concerned, they are keeping it intact. You are getting me? As far as division A's profit is concerned, they are keeping it intact. As far as division B is concerned, they are somehow managing, but there is a pressure. There is a pressure, no doubt. Yeah? They may be trying, they are trying like anything. They are trying to add the value in that product and sell it in the open market, and they are maintaining the margin. But what happens is, in these two divisions, over a period of a time, say about 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, being the CMD of this company, what should be my lookout? Both are doing very good. Both are doing quite good. So what's wrong in this? Anything wrong in this? Nothing. Apparently nothing wrong in these two operations of these two. But if you say minutely, what happens is, in this division, unnecessarily, though they are showing great profit or better profit every year, some kind of inefficiency is cultivating. And whenever there is some kind of inefficiency in execution, the performance has to go down. So, though apparently it looks that they are giving me better profit, in reality the performance of the division is going down. You agree with this? This is one thing. Come to this division. This division, over a period of a time, they are carrying the burden of 100, 110, 120, so on and so forth. The people, the managers in this particular division, they are got fed up with. They are got demotivated. Every time they are increasing the price and we need to put more. This one hard in the work, and this somehow we are supposed to get the profit margins, maintain our profit margins. They are getting demotivated, and thereby they start withdrawing from the situation. Withdrawing, not from resigning, but withdrawing from the work. They will not put their heart in the work. Now what is happening in this division? In this division, the real performance is being hampered now. In this division, the performance is going down. In this division also, the performance is going down and down and down. Over a period of time, if the top boss of the company doesn't pay attention to this particular phenomena in our organization, both the divisions will go down. Getting it? It's clear, simple and clear. If the boss doesn't intervene into the situation, the performance of both the divisions will go down. And whenever something as far as performance is concerned goes down, there comes management involved. you need management control system there. Yeah? And how management control system helps in these cases. Now, if you just go back and try to understand, you have been given a right to price your product. Yeah? That means you have been given a right. Go ahead. It is your discretion. That's correct. It is your discretion to price your product. That's it. So it's a discretionary pricing happens. In case of a decentralized integrated company, what happens is, in case of a profit center, it's a discretionary price hike has been given. Obviously, by principle you have to give discretionary. But this discretion is going against the company's interest. Goal compromise. Yeah, it is achieving the interest of the division. Clear it. But when it comes to organization's interest, it is killing organization's interest. Yeah. So goal congruence, transfer pricing comes in picture, and company feels that there has to have some kind of a check on these two guys how to price the product. They cannot give exclusive right of pricing of this product to these guys. If they give, this thing will happen. And there comes a tool called transfer pricing policy. What is this? What is the gist of the transfer pricing policy? It says in single line how your transfer pricing policy should be. What kind of a transfer pricing methodology one should have? It should be a very justified transfer pricing policy, or it should have a full rationale. That is the only thing. Whatever transfer pricing you will have in your divisions, it will have full justification and it should have a full rationale. First, these are the only one condition. Well justified transfer price, if you are having, then it's called a transfer price, or it will solve all these problems. Now, if it is a well justified policy, a well justified transfer, and whatever method you apply for that, whatever method you apply to arrive at justified pricing, transfer price, that is called transfer pricing policy. Clear? Any problem? So this is what a transfer pricing policy.